anyways, we're back at the ice farm, where the current inclement weather is probably most decidedly not doing favors to the video quality, but what else do you do? Let me get a shovel light. And probably not going to use the torches, so it's not yet. So let's get some logs in place. 1, 2, 3. And so basically I'm doing a similar thing to here as over there, but I'm going to use a slightly different design because I feel like this bridge over here is a little lacking in overall structure, in overall external structure. Like, I think it'd look a bit better if there was a bit more structure to it, which is what I'm going to try and go for here. So, don't mind me while I figure out how I want to link this all up. So, oh, that's what I forgot to bring. I forgot to bring some scaffolding. There's always at least one thing that I forget about when I go to do something. I rarely, if ever, seem to know how best to do that sort of thing. I always seem to forget something, or rather. Actually, while I'm here, it might actually be prudent to get a little more wood out of my chests. Just in case I run out. What is it again? Ice field. No, excuse me. And by fumbling around. There we go. I think even my own frame rate's struggling, so I don't want to know how badly the video quality is doing at the moment, because I don't imagine it's doing well. How am I gonna handle this? There's my axe. That's looking a little bit... Ah, yes. I need to do another layer on top. Like, I sort of planned out the general gist of it in creative the other day, but I don't have an exact reference on me. That's not... That looks a little off to me. How am I gonna handle this? Anyways, let's go to sleep and hopefully get rid of the snowy weather. And perhaps have a slightly clearer view of what we're doing. So let's get back there, and yeah, that's a lot better. Anyways, let me try again, shall we? Because it hasn't come in as I hoped it would have. So let's do that and that. That and that. I'm not the best with organic shapes. I'm not the best. Anyways, let's try again on the other side and hope that I can do at least somewhat better. And 1, 2, 3. And let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, and that provides a fair bit of clearance. So let's see. Should probably do this and this. And that doesn't look too... let's see. That like that. That like that. I think that's a bit better on that axis. And then other axis, we want a bit of an arc. So probably get rid of that. Good. Oh, that's too low, so let's... I'm missing jump 2 at the moment. Let me go quickly check on... Oh, there's somebody viewing at the moment. Good evening to whoever you are. And oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do, raise this all up one block. And I take it you're the one watching Retro. It's looking a bit off. That is indeed correct. So anyways, I could probably fiddle with that all day and still not wind up with something I truly like, but at some point we've got to move on. And I think now would be a good time. Ugh. I'm not the biggest fan of either of these. In the slightest. But yeah. I think this was a little easier than that because I was actually trying to focus on how it would actually work in each dimension, whereas there I was more winging it, but you know, there was still a fair amount of winging in both ends. And my frame rate's failing me a little at the moment. Alright. Recall, I still want 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. That's a bit close. That's a bit even for my liking. I want something a little more interesting. So let me move these out a bit. And it's back up, and yeah, I think that's a good distance. Now, find a good alignment over here. A good alignment over here. Three, 1, 2. Let's do this and this instead, and let's back up, and I think it's not too much I can do over this side due to the way I haven't come in it quite a 45-degree angle. There's actually a bit less space on this side than this side, so I think I'll just have to make that work. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, how do I now? Do I want to do? Now would be a good time to break the scaffolding edge, actually. Oh, oops. Alrighty, so the way I want to handle this is sort of have an arc coming around this way. So let's see, 2, 3, 2. That would actually work pretty well. Let's go up a little bit more. 3. And let's see. Let's cut that in, that it, that it. So let's get up here and I'll probably just wind up doing, no, that's not gonna work. There we go. No. There we go. And now for a similar idea over here. So that is actually even easier because it is just because it's completely along one axis, whereas this we're going to have to find a way to split the difference again. So where did 4 of the scaffolding go? Can't believe I'm losing scaffolding already. There's one bit. There's some more over on the other side over there. Still haven't cut off some of the fat over here. There we go. Don't know why my sprinting sometimes sort of gets a bit laggy sometimes. So now the idea is to go along the edge. No, I recall going up the inside actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that. going to need a bit more straightness in the center. Already over here. Let's just do that. Yeah, like that. So like that, and then let's get back up. Don't know why I was saying in such a rush to collect the wood, but oh well. There we go, there we go. Ah, this actually bends back a little bit. So I think that would be for the best. Whoa. Oh. So let's get back up. And have a similar idea, but we go over to the logs over here, and that's that done, and so do that. Sort of have a little bit of a curve, and then reach our way over to here. Let's eat before I die due to fall damage, because acrobatics has been disabled because it was just way too overpowered. Like, you could, like, when you'd gotten it leveled up, you could tumble for you could take a long drop and only take a little bit of damage. But now that it's disabled, you need to go back to being more careful again. So I'll see how that plays out. Whether we get any complaints. Alright. Alrighty. And let's bridge our way over to here, like so. So there's the wood scaffold. So let's get the lanterns. Let's get some of the lanterns in for more that will be the permanent light source. Free up a bit of space in my inventory. So, what do we do now? There's some birch leaves. I'm also adding in some birch leaves rather than just using entirely spruce. One, two, 2.5. Yeah, I think that's better. apply a similar logic over here. When I was in my creative world, I was actually not the most methodical in going about this, and that could result in a few awkward moments. So let's just, so I'm trying to follow a bit more of a structure, regular structure here. As we build up the leaves. Oh. Alright, can't place scaffolding on leaves apparently. That's a bit of a bummer. Alright. Oh, okay, I do have something silk touch around here. But not my axe. My other account does have a silk touch axe, but I've gotten stuck with the old hand-me-down. Yeah, so, and I use my alt because I don't want any chance of staff chat leaking out. So let's, oh, excuse me. Let's just build that up for now. And just build that up around each of the thingos. Still crouching because that was sort of the thing to do back when acrobatics was a thing. But of course not anymore. Ah yes, let's go over here. Oops. Just placing leaves left, right and center. And here we're going to, let's just quickly do that. That'll fill that up. Oh, wrong leaf. Fill that in. Then you go all around. And then only the ones to actually touching. Oh, bless me! Anyways, there we go. Now over here, so 2 out, nice and full. 2 8, nice and full. Over here as well. And then 2 out, but be a bit more stingy. Remembering to fill that in. And then we do everything connected orthogonally or diagonally. And then we just do these up until we get to the canopy of the frame. And one more over here. But first let's have an eating break. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. 2, 1, 2. Nice and, but remember, nice and full. Oh. Going through a fair few leaves. A bit more stingy this time round. Everything orthogonal or diagonal. And then just orthogonally touching. There we go. Now we can get some spruce leaves out. So I can't quite remember how I did this in creative, so let's go to the creative world. Yes. Bloody. Come on, Janks, load. I didn't do everything over here because I was just quickly drafting. Okay, so the spruce goes on top. I was trying to recall how I had placed the leaves. I couldn't recall if I just placed them filling in the gaps in the frame or if I'd actually placed them outside. I've, of course, placed them outside, so let's head back home. There we go, we're back in the main world. Oops, laggy door. But a laggy door's not so decided it's going to play a funny joke on me. Or at least what a troll would consider a funny joke. Oops. But the birch goes a bit on the outside and it's sort of meant to have a bit more depth to it than the birch leaves, than the spruce leaves, I should say. Going over here as well. And not entirely sure how to go with that ought to be already. I can't remember. I did it again. Excuse me. So let's quickly fly off. And how did I do it over here? No spruce, not much spruce in the middle, except there's a bit of a trim around the outside on the interior. That's not relevant to me. Anyways, there we go. Once this is all covered in leaves, fixing up the logs on the interior is going to be a right pain, but I prefer to have the overall gist of it done quickly. Oh. So let's quickly fill this in. Meow and gang retro. If I can ever finish choking on typos, that is. the viewer status at the moment. Just the one person viewing still. Ranks. Ranks, rankedy, ranks. You know what? That's actually a bit scary. 24 actual real world hours on an alternative account. That's actually a little disturbing. There we go. Anyways, let's get back on top and just accept the fact that this is not aligned with the diagonal grid in the slightest. Whoop. Yeah. I'm fairly urged to check the creative world once again, so excuse me again. And when we get over here, yeah, we pretty much fill in the entire inside. And then only the actual space on the other side of the logs is birch, and the space above, of course. Alright. Oh my goodness. I'm choking on typos right now. Oh, it's dark, so let me skip the night. So, yeah, this is starting to come together, isn't it? Ugh. What is my performance like? Not the greatest. Let's see if turning down my render distance a little bit helps. A little, I guess. Alright, so let's place some birch leaves on the inside areas. And so to bring this up and around and over top, a bit like so, and so. Like that, and not like that. Whatever. Let's oop. And for this sort of thing, we're generally not in the business of just noticeable differences. We want things to be quite clearly distinct, so let's add a second layer. of birch leaves on top. And up, I'll need to get my shoulder out. Oop. I'm actually out of leaves. Well. So that means I have to go do some wood cutting. Birch sapling. Actually, let me get some shears so I can quickly clip the leaves on my tree. Those are not in good nick, those are not in good nick. So let's bring this over to the crafting table and craft some actual ingots so I can get some actual shears. I'll probably have to head back down to Steepville soon and get some more iron. But that is not what I need to do right now. Right now what I need to do is get myself some actual wood. So, frame rate is struggling right now. So bear with me. Actually, I'll replant these afterwards so that I don't get any oak trees getting in the way. Hello, bee. What are you up to? Anyways. Let's just quickly go around and get whatever leaves they deem convenient to collect. Oh my goodness, this is choppy. And some more leaves around this tree and these trees. Alrighty. Oh, forgot to fix my shears and get the 5% repair bonus. Whoops. Too focused on destroying all the leaves. Alrighty. That'll be a fair few leaves. Actually, more leaves than I can carry. So let's eat this apple for starters. Plant down the oak saplings and toss them in, and toss what's left in the composter. Now I need to get, now I need to chop down the trees. I still don't have enough wood cutting to do that. So let's chop down the remaining trees. Actually, let's get some more space in my inventory by various means. There we go, there we go. down, and there's some more leaves over there, and let's get back up. There's some sapling. Chop and plant and chop and chop. Choppy chop, chop and plant and chop and plant and chop and plant. And there we go. Anything left over? Oh, nope, that was just grass. Alright. Doesn't seem to be much left over, so let's just clean out my inventory somewhat by putting certain things back and full up on wood actually, so I'll have to go I'll have to make some sticks and sell them to the villagers for some emeralds, but otherwise let's head back to the ice field. Alrighty. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Slash top. There we go with that. So let's just extend these up so that I can play connect the dots with them. And out. There we go. Nope, it's getting dark, so let's throw heads in. I'll have to first time I've hit the cooldown the stream, but there we go. And now for the second layer. And there we go. Excuse me. So let's head back in and get some sleep in. Excuse me. And we finish off the rough version of the exterior by placing some leaves down. I'll also leave a few bits of bare log. That's not good. actually, that's something I can do. Use the inside space to create a bit of visual intrigue. And over here as well. I did that. So and over here, let's see, let's just fill that in and like so. And I'll leave that one bare. Alright. Doesn't look. I think that would benefit from a bit more material there, and I like to create a bit of a trim so that we alternate fairly open with fairly closed. And over here as well. Ah, that's why there's a bit less space than usual. I actually placed these. Place some of. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. This is actually over the plank. Oh well. Don't think it actually detracts too much from the design. So I think I'll call that on this current stream. And so goodbye.